The architecture of unforgettability, 6 pillars of the rare man. Have you ever pondered why some men instantly dissolve into history, while others anchor themselves permanently in a woman's memory? The answer doesn't lie in superficial charm or outward success. It resides in the emotional blueprint he leaves behind. Most men navigate life seeking external validation. They plead for approval, spin elaborate explanations, overexert to impress, and ultimately hope to be chosen. But the man of center, the Stoic, operates from a profoundly different plane. He doesn't perform a role, he simply exists. This quiet, self-possessed assurance is the quality that defies erosion by time. When a man derives his energy from unshakable inner strength rather than reactive insecurity, he becomes an anomaly. And the anomalous are never misplaced in the mind. Let us dissect the 6 core disciplines that elevate a man from fleeting acquaintance to unforgettable presence. 1. The controller of the inner climate. The indelible man is the master of his emotions. Observe the common man. A slight disrespect or hint of rejection sends him spiraling into reactivity, a raised voice, a desperate defense, a need to prove a point. The Stoic executes the opposite. He pauses, he observes the sensation, and he responds with measured, surgical clarity. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius states, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. A man embodying this truth is fundamentally unassailable. When she attempts to prod you with a sharp word, a calculated test, your non-reaction is the definitive response. A brief, composed smile, the simple acknowledgement, "I understand," followed by a change of subject. That measured silence, that total emotional immunity, is potent. Emotional regulation broadcasts the highest form of security. A woman always remembers the man who offered her peace, not through dominance, but through unforced tranquility. 2. The architect of deep presence. The man she never forgets is the one who practices listening as an art form. In the modern noise, everyone clamors to broadcast their own thoughts, opinions, and arguments. The centered man cuts through this din by cultivating deep, absorbed listening. He doesn't just process words, he internalizes the meaning beneath them. When she speaks, his mind is not drafting a rebuttal or planning the next witty remark. His entire being is simply present. This presence communicates an immense validation. Your voice matters enough for me to be utterly silent. This quality of stillness is scarce and, therefore, unforgettable. When she feels truly comprehended, her heart maps that quiet attention to warmth, safety, and profound respect. Authentic connection is forged not in eloquence, but in attentive silence. 3. The exit with dignity. The true measure of a man is revealed not in his entry, but in his exit. Endings are where most men fall apart. They cling, they bargain, they demand justification. The Stoic does none of this. He offers a sincere, "I wish you well," and detaches with dignity. There is no trace of anger, bitterness, or retaliatory action, because his value is self-assigned, not defined by the relationship's outcome. This serene departure is both powerful and deeply destabilizing. She anticipated turmoil, she found composure. She braced for drama, she witnessed mastery. That moment etches itself into her memory. He did not pursue me, he honored my freedom. This quiet, internal sovereignty earns a respect that transcends logic. To walk away peacefully is not surrender, it is the ultimate declaration of self-possession. 4. The man driven by a grand purpose. The unforgettable man has a life revolving around a mission greater than her or anyone else. His existence is anchored in purpose. He wakes with a blueprint, dedicates himself to meaningful construction, and commits to continuous growth. When she observes that you prioritize your work, your calling, or your values over immediate attention, your stature in her eyes increases exponentially. As Epictetus taught, if you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Your path will often appear irrational to outsiders, but it gifts your life direction, certainty, and profound meaning. Women are instinctually drawn to certainty because it signifies security. Your focused life signals that she cannot easily derail you. Paradoxically, this dedication makes you immensely attractive, as she realizes your life is already full, and she must earn her place within your narrative. 5. The anchor of calm. Excitement is fleeting, passion eventually stabilizes. But calmness endures. Most emotional connections collapse because they are erected upon unsustainable highs, drama, tension, jealousy. The man who leaves a permanent mark introduces a profound balance. His energy is the equivalent of a restorative deep breath at the close of a chaotic day. When she is near him, she feels anchored and steady. She is free to relax, to be unedited, and to trust absolutely that his inner structure will not collapse. This is the moment she starts to equate your very presence with peace. And once a woman makes that profound connection, associating you with the discovery of inner peace, she cannot forget you. Peace is the rarest commodity, and people never forget the source of its finding. 6. The silent forgiver. Forgiveness is not the absence of consequence, it is the ultimate expression of strength. When you forgive, you are fundamentally declaring, you no longer have control over my emotional state. The Stoic does not seek gossip, revenge, or public retribution. He allows time to adjudicate the truth, recognizing that bitterness is the poison you drink hoping the other person will suffer. When she realizes you have truly moved past a transgression without resentment or malice, she experiences a complex emotion, respect. Forgiveness demands a level of internal fortitude that few attain. Marcus Aurelius understood this perfectly. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This is the definition of emotional mastery. The unforgettable summary. A woman permanently archives the memory of the man who maintains composure under duress, listens with total absorption, departs with quiet dignity, lives for an overarching purpose, radiates profound calm, and forgives without clinging to resentment. The man who stays is not the loudest in the room. He is the one who carries a quiet, unyielding strength. His confidence is not built on applause, but on virtue. He controls only one thing, how he chooses to show up, not how others react to him. Long after the details of your interactions blur, she will remember the man who refused to lose himself trying to win her. She will remember the one who prioritized peace over pride, purpose over attention, and wisdom over reaction.